Hello everyone, and let's talk about the brand new Steam policy, which basically states that now your Steam account will be restricted unless you have spent $5, a minimum of $5 now to get your Steam account unrestricted. You know, basically what they are going to restrict, I'll list it here for you. Basically, until you spend $5, you can't send friend invites, you can't open a group chat, you cannot vote on Steam Greenlight, Steam reviews, or Steam Workshop items. You can't participate in the Steam market. You can't buy or sell, I take it, buy or sell the trading cards. You can't post frequently in a Steam discussion forum. You don't gain Steam profile levels. You can't submit content to Steam Workshop. You can't create mods, essentially. You can't post an item in Steam Workshop discussions. You can't use the Steam Web API, and you cannot use the browser or the mobile chat. Quite a lot of restrictions placed. These were done to prevent spamming, essentially. However, there is quite a problem with this. We're going to discuss the problem with this, and that if we look at the most played game on Steam right now, I'm looking at it right now it is Dota 2. And now Dota 2 is a free-to-play game. You know, essentially it has 787,000 current players as I'm looking at the stats today. I'm looking at this on the Monday afternoon, so take that with a pinch of salt. Really, it's not going to be the peak value, of course. The peak today is 800,000, but yeah, that is the most played game, and 2 of the top 5 most played games are free-to-play. Team Fortress 2 is in there. The other game further down is Warframe. Again, it's up there, it's in the top sort of 10 played games, and you know, it's a free-to-play. So, you know, are those people who just play free-to-play games going to be hit by their, you know, this new restriction? You know, they essentially can't participate in a lot of the community features, you know, of Steam unless they spend $5. Now, a lot of people say $5, it's not a lot of money. Right now, as I'm recording this, you can buy Far Cry 3 for $5. You know, it's not a lot of money to spend. You can get some decent games, and it only counts for games that you buy on the Steam store. So for example, if you buy a game from, you know, a third party digital distributor website, and it requires Steam, as most PC games do. Most PC games require Steam for authentication. A lot of websites out there as well that sell Steam keys, and as well, if you buy, or even if you buy the disc retail version, by the physical copy. Again, a lot of those games, like Borderlands 2, I think was the last physical PC game that I bought, again required Steam. So again, you're still going to be restricted if you create a Steam account, even though you bought the game, even though you bought and paid for a full retail game. It has to be a game that you buy in the Steam store, or an item, really. It doesn't have to be a game. You could buy DLC, I guess, but you have to spend $5. Some people are saying, yeah, it's $5 for a lifetime Steam member account. For me, I don't really like this. It has been explained as to prevent spamming and to prevent, you know, people creating multiple bot accounts and spamming things. Spamming reviews, like downvoting reviews, downvoting green light items. There's a lot of abuse of that kind of goes on, and something has to be done about that. But is this the wisest choice? I mean, most of us, it's not really going to have an effect on us. Most of us have spent way more than $5 on Steam, but, you know, a habit I've been getting into lately is buying my PC games elsewhere. You know, I certainly buy through, you know, third-party sites, places like Humble. I buy a lot of games from Humble. You know, 10% goes to charity. And even with the Humble bundles as well, I buy them, which is, you know, bundles of games for very little money. And, you know, it's pretty decent. You know, Humble's a good website. Essentially, most time when you buy from Humble, it's a Steam key. It's either a Steam, or if you buy an EA game, it'll be an Origin key, or maybe an Ubisoft game, you'll get a Uplay key. But most of the time, it's going to be a Steam key. Sometimes you can get them DRM free as well. But again, most third-party websites sell you Steam keys. Is it going to affect them? Because if you're buying it for the first time and you don't have a Steam account, and bear in mind, Steam is required, you should point out, to play a lot of these PC games, I don't know if it's wise to start restricting people. I mean, it seems a little bit, I mean, it's not a lot of money to spend. It's not a lot, really, but is it going to prevent spam? Not really, because the spammers are that determined, you know, they'll spend $5. You know, if people are determined to ruin things for other people, then, you know, they will find a way. You know, you could argue maybe it's the player's fault. You could say people creating, you know, fake accounts and posting downvoting green light things, and, you know, things like reviewers that they don't agree with, just creating multiple accounts and downvoting them so they don't appear on the main page. You could argue, is it our fault, or is it, I mean, did we force Valve to make that reaction? We could argue, certainly, but I'm of the opinion that it's certainly not a good move, really, to require a purchase, especially when, you know, we can buy, and you have to do it on the Steam store. You know, you can't just buy, you know, a key from a third party vendor and, you know, get access that way. You're being restricted from, you know, accessing, you know, mods for games. So if you buy, you know, buy a game and it's the only game you play, say you buy, you know, Skyrim from a third party site, you know, and you want to play the mods for it, then you gotta go and spend $5 in the Steam store. You're suddenly being asked for extra money in order to play that game. I mean, in order to play the mods for that game. You know, Skyrim, pretty popular for mods, actually. It's got pretty cool mods out there for Skyrim. You know, you can get the Macho Dragon mod, which is awesome. Macho Man Randy Savage as a dragon and lightsabers. You know, that's what you want. Macho Man Randy Savage as a mod and lightsabers. You know, those are the two mods I want for every single game. Should have those two mods, in my opinion. Someone get on that. Someone, you know, get on that. Someone with more time than me, someone with more technical know-how than me, get on that and get us those games. But I just don't like the fact that now it's essentially, there's like two tiers of Steam membership. There's the free Steam member, and then there's like the premium. It is a kind of a premium type membership. Now again, it doesn't affect me because I bought, you know, I spent hundreds of dollars, too much money on Steam, to be honest with you, over the years. But again, we want to get new people to come and try PC gaming, because the next gen consoles are shit. Let's be honest, they're pretty garbage, you know, right now. So yeah, a lot of people flocking to PC gaming. We're seeing with you look at GTA launch on the PC, went really well. A lot of people playing it. Is the I think it's the, well, get the thing up again. Yeah, it's the third most played game on Steam right now. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is the second highest, if you want to know that right now. But yeah, I mean, GTA doing well, doing a lot of sales. I'm just looking at the concurrent users. 250,000 currently playing GTA 5 as I'm looking at the stats right now. Pretty good PC, pretty good sales for GTA. It doesn't reflect the entire sales, that's just the people who are playing right now, but it is good to see that there's 250,000 people playing GTA 5 right now. I don't own GTA 5 yet. I kind of considered getting it. I had it for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, so I don't know if I want to buy it a third time. I kind of get bored a little bit of GTA, which is kind of sacrilege, you know, seeing as it is one of our greatest exports as a country in Scotland. You know, it is kind of our #1 export. More people buy GTA than buy whiskey every year. That's true. That's a true fact. It is like our #1 export. I don't know if we should be proud of that. You know, a prostitute murdering simulator is our contribution to the world, I guess, or the contribution to the modern world at least. Certainly we've contributed a hell of a lot. TV, we invented that, of course, and penicillin. But we're getting off topic now. So again, is it a good thing to require them to buy it? Because again, we'll use GTA as an example. It is on the the UK store. It is $39.99, £40. You can buy it from I've seen it available for as little as $31.99. You know, you can get it for like $31.99 from third-party websites. If you're buying GTA 5, for example, the gameplay footage for this video won't be GTA 5. I'm gonna tell you that right now because I don't own it. It will be, you know, maybe your first PC game, GTA 5, for a lot of people. Maybe they built PCs especially for it. I don't know why they would, but you know, you want the ultimate version of GTA 5, and the PC version looks like the ultimate version of the game. Certainly better than the next gen one. At least we can get a proper frame rate out of it. Suppose we can get 60 FPS at least out of GTA 5, and you know, 4K resolution. You know, dwarfs that little the Xbox One and PS4, which struggled to hit 1080p. I mean, we were there 5 years ago. We were 1080p 5 years ago on PC. So we won't bash next-gen consoles. We'll stop bashing them now. And again, but yeah, I mean, if you buy it from a third-party site, it is cheaper than on Steam. And, you know, you'd expect to gain all the benefits from a Steam membership because you did pay for a game. And I don't know if it requires Steam. I don't know, but most of them sell Steam keys anyway. I don't know if the requirement is a Steam account. You do require a Rockstar account. I think it's the Rockstar Social Club, but I don't know if every single version is going to require Steam. But most of the third-party sites are selling you the Steam key. I have checked. You know, I checked the prices and I checked, you know, its availability. It is a Steam key in the majority of cases. I don't know where else you could get it digitally. I don't know if you can get it DRM free from Good Old Games. Maybe in the future you will. But again, I just don't like this. I just don't like the fact that you feel like I'm being forced to buy a membership, even though you're already a premium Steam account. I don't think creating 2 tiers of membership is the best method, especially if you're someone who only wants to play free-to-play games. You only want to play Warframe, or you only want to play, you know, you can get Warframe, I think, without Steam. Dota 2, you have no choice because it is published by Valve, of course. Published by Valve. But again, yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of just charging you a flat premium membership for Steam, because that's what it is. It's essentially a backdoor premium Steam account. You know, again, most people are going to get this. Most people have spent $5 in a Steam sale. You could buy Skyrim, you could buy Far Cry 3 or something like that. You could buy a really good game for $5 on Steam. You know, it's not a huge issue, but it's still a concern. It's still a cause for concern. Anyway, that is all for this video. That's all I have to say on this issue, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon, and goodbye.